accidentally hit the button, guys. Here, let me do this. So the topic here is the wedding, right? The kingdom spouse, the kingdom wedding, because I seem to be picking up on earth angels and these divine kingdom unions. And so I wanted to do a read on that because in the previous that I just did, in the environment, there was this reunion, but there was also marriage flipped upside down and death times 2. So I wanted to do a read on kingdom spouse unions to see what was happening with this scenario. Because I've heard other people say that the female Christ has to die too, like the masculine Christ. And so, and then I've also heard that if the royal wedding or the big wedding of the Lord and his bride, that if she is assassinated and he brings her to life, that's a sign that he's the anti. So there's like this assassination thing going on where they want to kill the bride of Christ. They want to sacrifice her because they weren't able to trap her and keep her from being seen by him. And they are here being reunited. So let me just get this card out here for you, okay? So we've got Empress out here, working real hard, working routinely, making a good investment to restore justice for the responsible family units, where the husband, the wife, and the child or children have their financial and emotional needs taken care of. Okay? Somebody is feeling broken and shattered about this. This wise guy feels like there's unfinished business. Because this Empress is a sovereign being and has the Ace of Pentacles. So she holds the purse strings. The Empress holds the purse strings in this new cycle, because even though he gave her all kinds of reason to overcome and earn this Ace of Pentacles by neglecting to give her what she needed, by offering her all kinds of hurdles, all kinds of traumas and dramas to overcome and heal through, he feels that he's entitled to some of this Ace of Pentacles. He wants it for himself. He feels that she would never have had it had he not caused her to suffer so badly to earn it, right? Well, just because he's a supreme a-hole doesn't make him entitled to her reward. She is courageous. She's no chicken. She faced everything head on and overcame it. She earned this reward, and she earned justice to be served for divine unions, for kingdom spouses, justice. She came to fight for love, for family unity, for the sanctity of marriage, and for the right of the child to inherit its foundation, its legacy provided by the parents. She's here doing that. And while she was being challenged, being neglected, and overcoming these challenges, earning this Ace of Pentacles, this wise guy is undergoing a painful ending. Someone in the limelight is here offering this person a painful ending. They want to fix the connection. They're suffering because the Empress is reunited with her lover. And it's an equal give and take, reciprocation. Everybody is going to get what they deserve. This one received a painful ending because they were trying to be the Empress. They wanted to replace once the Empress overcame all these trials and challenges and traumas and dramas and healed through that, they decided that they wanted to come in and swoop in and steal the reward and unalive her or do whatever and put her back through another cycle of suffering. But that didn't work. Instead, this person that she is reunited with is giving them a painful ending. They're not allowed or capable of being her. They can't adopt her or adapt her identity. They can't take over her identity. This is the completion of her Ten of Wands burden that this one has been neglecting her and putting her through. This is the completion of that cycle. She has been forgiven and seen as faithful. The Sun is here. The Sun is here. Returned. The Christ. And this is an end to people puppeting family units, family relationships. This is the end of folks coming in and manipulating the family unit, like sending in Jezebel spirits or succubus or incubus spirits, or tempting with these other Jezebels coming in, luring, or implanting seeds and emotions of infidelity and unsatisfaction. I mean, these are real things that these ones have been doing in the minds of family units and hearts. So we've got in the environment, let's make a promise, okay? Let us end this conflict. Let us have peace. Okay? Let everybody have a home, let everybody have wealth security, and let everybody do the work necessary to build from there. It's the responsibility of everyone to either grow or destroy their foundation. They made mistakes. They can't puppet this Sun. They can't manipulate this Sun. So there wants to be a promise. No more secrets. All the secrets out on the table. No more secrets. Everybody gets a solid foundation. Everybody goes to work. Everybody does their fair share. And everybody honors their love. Honors and respects their love and their foundation and their family. But in the outcome here, you've got the King of Wands reversed, impulsive and ruthless, has unachievable expectations. They have addictions. They're addicted to power and things. This is a new chapter. Destiny. They want your destiny. They want to get on your destiny path. But it's too late for them to take any action. They're being held back. They're overwhelmed. Their values were all about money, and they're being detached. At this point, it's like all in, right? It is what it is, and it will be what it will be. The Empress came to work hard and steady to achieve justice for the family. This one is feeling broken and shattered because they could not cause her a failure. She succeeded. She is a sovereign being, and she has the Ace of Pentacles. She has the purse strings. This wise guy feels there's unfinished business, has to surrender their need to control. They neglected this Empress, and this Empress has great courage and strength. Even without having anything that she needed. She didn't have anything that she needed. And she did not prove weak at all. They saw her weak. She didn't prove weak. Empathy. She sees both sides of the situation. And because she was not a chicken, because she was brave and courageous and succeeded, they're in a Ten of Swords energy. This reunion, this person that she's with, the Christ, the Lord, is bringing this one to a Ten of Swords ending. They want to fix the connection. They're in fear. Courage, courage. They were not able to be you. You're in a reunion with your lover, the strength of two together, equal give and take, reciprocity, happiness. Pride. Those who have pride are in fear. They couldn't be you. They're not at peace. See, this is all at peace. They're not at peace because you are reunited. This is the completion of your Ten of Wands burden. You are forgiven for your faith. You have grown and expanded your consciousness and awareness. The Sun is here, putting an end to these ones' ability to mess with home units, family units. They made mistakes. Honesty. The truth is out. So let us agree to disagree. Let us have peace. Let us make a promise of peace. No more secrets. We have doubt in the reverse, and it says, I release the need to know all the answers. Let us have no doubts. Let us tell each other exactly what is going on. No more secrets. Let us avoid any more conflict. Let us promise to be open and transparent so that there's no doubt, so that we can have faith in each other. Everybody gets a Four of Pentacles, a solid foundation, wealth, security, the ability to improve self through one's own labor, of love, in union, relationships that serve the higher good. Balance. They're out of balance. They don't have any balance. King of Wands reversed, unachievable expectations, ruthless, addicted to your energy, your wealth, your things, your destiny, addicted to destiny swapping and destiny hopping, addicted to messing with the minds of people. Worry. There's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. Because in times of indecision, you use your intuition. So there's no need to worry. I'm gonna crank up those fans. All my short hairs are flying. So the Empress is here working diligently to bring justice for the family unit. Somebody's feeling broken and shattered because they could not cause her a failure. She's a privileged lady. She's sovereign, and she's won this Ace of Pentacles through trial and error, through overcoming challenges, through developing courage and strength, while not having anything that she needed, while being attacked ruthlessly by wise guys who now need to surrender their need to control. They cannot control this. She's won fair and square. Just because they're the ones who caused her all this terrible suffering doesn't mean they get to take part in the reward. So we've got occupation. I thought that this one came out in the reverse. So they neglected to give this Empress anything that she needed. They didn't give her anything that she needed to overcome this. They fought her every inch of the way when she was trying to bring justice for family units. She was here fighting for the family, for the children. And these ones are feeling broken and shattered because they could not cause her a failure. And it's a woman who's broken and shattered that she could not cause this privileged lady a failure when it comes to protecting family units. This is wild. They failed their whatever work they did, it failed, and they're in poverty. Gift. The gift. See, they wanted control of the gift, but this Empress has control of the gift. She won. They could not cause her a failure. She won legitimately, courageously. And she has this, and she's still willing, to see both sides of the situation. So she's in a courtship. She's not afraid. She's reunited. Her husband is bringing a painful ending and bad health to those who hurt her, and they want to mend the connection. Marriage. Oh my God. Reunion, marriage, reciprocity. Those who have pride, they're so afraid. They're not at peace. This is the completion of your Ten of Wands burden. We got distant horizons. Growth, you've expanded in consciousness and awareness. Forgiveness for your faith, you're seen as faithful. The Sun is here, bringing an end to the puppetry of family units. So the Sun is here, bringing an end to the puppetry of family units, the minds and the finances and the stability and the ability to progress and grow and build a legacy. So these ones are being stopped from doing that. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. They're probably being honest about that. The truth is out. This thief did not get sudden wealth. There's an offer on the table to keep them out of prison. This offer is to promise to stop fighting, to respect each other's differences, to no more secrets, because we don't want any more doubt. We want to have faith and be sure and strong in our family units. We don't want to worry about some incubus succubus being sent to molest our spouse in the middle of the dream space. Great fortune. The promise is everybody gets a solid foundation, everybody gets wealth security, everybody gets the opportunity to self-improve through their own control and effort, depending on how hard they wish to work is what they will get, right? We want inseparable love. We want love that relies upon each other, that strengthens each other, that makes things that were impossible possible, you know? And it's amazing, you know, not only what you can discover about self when you're extremely challenged. I mean, when you find out what is inside of you, it's incredible. It's like you never even would ever know that. So we got balance in the reverse, though. Somebody is not balanced about that. Somebody doesn't feel too good about that. They don't like this offer. They don't feel this offer is balanced. They're concerned. King of Wands reversed is addicted to things, to status, to wealth, to stealing destinies. Worry is in the reverse. There's nothing to worry about. We got toil and labor. So you don't have to worry about the work that's being done. This person's thinking about you going on a journey. They're thinking about whatever they did in a family room. They're doing something in a family room to try to put you in a coffin. A mature man is in the courthouse. They don't want you to have this child. This child will change everything. Or they don't want you to be seen as innocent. You're expecting to come into unexpected income. This changes everything. You're getting the purse strings. The Christ and the bride are getting the purse strings. They control the wealth. They're giving everybody a solid foundation, a house, wealth, security. Where they go with that, from there is their business, right? These ones are in real big concern. They're in despair. A whole community is, because of this change of this house. This wealthy man is under adjudication because the main male and the main female are together, and they are the official high honor people. Can't get more clear than that. So, divine kingdom unions, divine kingdom unions. Oh, divine kingdom unions. So you got this empress who dove in and did some hard work to bring justice on behalf of the family and their children and their legacy. She's a privileged lady, and she does hard work. She has achieved her goal. She made a good investment. Someone's feeling broken and shattered because they could not cause a failure for her. Separation. They could be getting separated. bad health, painful endings. Yeah, the Lord or the Christ, he's separating these people who tried to take out this, who tried to stop the Empress, who tried to destroy her ability to bring justice on behalf of the family. We got fate. This wise guy feels there's unfinished business, but he needs to surrender his need to control. This privileged lady, Empress, is a sovereign being. Justice is here. And she has the Ace of Pentacles. She has the gift. She has control over the wealth. They lost. They lost. They neglected to give her anything that she needed. They caused all kinds of conflict for her. But she still, in her courage, she was still faced all of that and overcame it, and she was able to reunite with her kingdom spouse, her emperor. She was able to reunite. She was able to restore communications. She was able to reunite, and now he is here, cleaning it up. So you are ready. You are here in the courtship. You are ready. You see both sides of a situation. You're no chicken. Those ones who failed to give you what you needed are bound to their commitments. That which they attempted to bind this Empress, privileged lady to, they are bound to. She won. Justice is being served on behalf of the family unit and on behalf of the family unit's wealth and abundance. The Lord, the Christ, is here. He's a giant, and he is bringing about a painful ending to those who tried to eliminate the Empress and thwart her ability to bring justice on behalf of the family. Hesitation. They're confused and worried. They want to fix the connection. They can't stand against that because they operate out of pride and fear. They operate out of pride and fear. They can't be you. They're not at peace. See, they operate out of pride and fear, and they could not cause this Empress to be bound to pride and fear. They could not cause her to be bound to fear because she's no chicken. So she won. She's courageous. They couldn't bind her to fear. Collaboration, unity. Reciprocity. This is the end and completion of your heavy burden Empress, privileged lady. There's forgiveness, there's faith, you have expanded in consciousness and awareness, you've got your sky ship here, and the sun is here. The sun is here. They knew each other. She entered into this realm as his wife. She entered into this realm to suffer and go through the hardship that her children, that the families were going through. They hid her. they put her in a hole. They dressed up in her energy and pretended to be her and did all kinds of nasty stuff so that they could report back to the home base. Oh, look at this bitch. Look, she's just a whore. She's just this or that. But she was here bringing justice on behalf of the family unit. She wasn't any of the things that they said. She is the Divine Mother. Here on behalf of these family units. And they are being reunited. She was here. She was able to restore communications. They were able to sift through and investigate and research and discover the truth. To weed out all the doppelgangers, all the frauds, all the falseness. Through dedication and hard work, they found out every single detail. Good, bad, and ugly. These ones thought it was a great idea to curse the Empress. They thought it was a great idea to curse the Divine Mother. But she stayed calm because she was here to gain control of the purse strings and the real estate that belongs to the family unit. It's a mission. It was a mission. You can't have everybody living on the street in a tent. Single, hopeless, while somebody's... So the thief didn't get sudden wealth. They cannot puppet the family unit any longer. The sun is here. There's a rebirth. All is well. All is well. This thief is stressed out. They can't puppet the family unit anymore. They made mistakes. It could be that they're being honest. It could be that the truth is out. They're having an offer. They're being given an offer to avoid imprisonment, which is to promise to stop fighting, to promise to stop stealing the great fortune out of the family unit, to promise to tell the truth so that we don't have any doubts in our love relationships, in our partnerships, in our home. Let us earn merit. Let us earn our reward. Let us work for it. This new family tree brings a death to third wheel enemy situations. We're moving into faithful, solid unions. Faithful, solid unions. Where the family tree and how well the health of it, how big it gets, all of that is the main thing. That's it. That's the wealth. That's the wealth. So the offer is that everybody gets a solid foundation, everybody works to increase and to provide health and well-being for their family tree, to create an inseparable union that the love is always there despite the distance. No matter where you are, you're always there connected in this great love. And somebody's out of balance about that. This information really has somebody concerned. They don't know what to do. They're like, well, that throws them out of balance because they're a third wheel person. They don't want to have faithful unions with a meager, solid. It's not meager. It is meager. It starts out meager. It's a solid foundation. You got well, so you can pay your bills. You're going to eat every day. You can go buy yourself your salt for your bath or do whatever. You can plant your garden, stuff, you know? But you have to work for everything else. It's a lovely way to bond together when you're all gathered and you're all working together to build this foundational wealth of legacy. No fighting. No fighting. So, solid foundations, work for your own wealth, build the love that is faithful, true, and reliable, and don't fight. Tell the truth, and don't fight, and don't go, you know, have relations with your friend's husband or whatever. So this King of Wands is really upset about that because, you know, they have addictions, and one of them probably is a sex addiction, you know, going around to whomever they choose. So they are having a problem with that because that's how they tap into destinies. They're being stopped. I don't know what this means for you, but it's like you don't have to worry. So this person is ruthless. He's addicted to stealing destinies. He's struggling to find the right path to get on. You don't have to worry about the toil and labor that this person is doing because whatever religious prayer work he's doing against you is being stopped. Or it could be that your prayers are heard and your prayers for protection and strength and all of that are being heard, and this person is being stopped. They're not going to be able to affect you. You don't have anything to worry about. You're the gift, and they need to live and learn. This is training. They bound you and neglected to give you what you needed, but you were strong and you survived. Empress, privileged lady. And I would like to give a shout out to whoever this Divine Mother is. I would like to say wholeheartedly thank you. And if she be in me, I say thank me. And if she be in you, I say thank you. I say thank you, Divine Mother. Sovereign being, Empress, here on behalf of the family unit, bringing justice to their home and to their children and to them. Wedding. There's going to be a wedding. I believe these earth angels split, like their partner or their intended spouse, like stayed behind to guide, like the angel, like the guardian angel. And so she's here doing all this, and then he's like guiding her, making sure she doesn't die, you know. And so she survives and she lives and she anyway. I think that this is like the earth angels. Like I think one stayed and one came, and then one was guide. It's because you knew you lost your memory, you lost your sense of self and your abilities and your capacities and all of that. And so you had your guardian angel, which is actually your intended kingdom spouse. So the 144 are here, the earth angels are here, and they're working in tandem with their higher kingdom spouse, which stayed behind. So they're all here raising the vibration and the light of this planet, shining a light so that the truth is exposed upon this darkness. There was communication, repair, and I believe also some other accesses to portals and whatnot. Repair. Perhaps. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. And so there was a repair in communication or bridges, and so this is what I'm getting. And so there is a reunion. And so he was able to get the truth and to come back and now to clean up this house. And so what's happening is like the earth angels are uniting. Their pairs are coming together. I believe in spirit, we're already there. And I believe in on the day of commemoration, I really do believe that the home star system family units have traveled here to actually support and be certain that this mess is cleaned up, and that those who neglected the earth angels and tried to bind them are now bound. They are now bound to these curses that they really like to put on people. Joyfulness, sweetheart. Joyfulness, sweetheart, wedding. Letter in the reverse. Somebody ignored a letter. Somebody didn't get a letter. Somebody didn't send a letter. Somebody ignored a letter. Somebody ignored a warning. Somebody ignored a warning. Hope. Hope, courage, limelight. This is collapsing. Painful ending. They're in bad health. They're bound to whatever they've been working with. You've got marriage, the lovers, a reunion, reciprocity, collaboration. As is, they are not at peace. They are in fear. Their pride. These prideful people are in fear. The soldier against love. The soldier that tried to destroy the home life, the family unit, the stability of the home unit, the family tree, the legacy. You see, and they were pretending, to be, the perfect family and all of that, but they were all, sleeping with whoever. There was no faithfulness. There was no strength in the heart. They all weren't, their toroidal fields weren't connected, right? And their 6 feet didn't become 12 feet. They just went out and they caused tears and rips and holes in their aura, and they took on all these nasty energies and became nasty and just wanted to be that, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird to me, but Sometimes I think I'm too transparent. Sometimes I think maybe, and then I stop and I say, I'm old, what do I care? So anyway, you got this foe wanted your money. They thought it was a great idea to curse this empress with a burden, so that and to try to bury this empress so that they could get the wealth that belongs to this empress and the family unit. She's here to bring justice for the family. This foe wanted the money. They didn't want the family unit to have the money, the stability. You got families struggling, both parents have to work, and then the government's like, these are our children. And it's like, what? Child, yeah, exactly. Child. The sun is here. The thief didn't get the sudden wealth. They're stressed out. The truth is out. They made mistakes. They can't puppet relationships anymore. Or they can't puppet this relationship because this young woman is faithful. This young woman was faithful to the son, and this priest lied. This priest, thief, is stressed out. So there's cheerfulness. This is a good thing to be happy about. Promise. Promise to just get along. Promise to stop stealing from people, to stop lying, so that people can trust you. Put an end to this third wheel enemy soldier of love stuff. Get it off. Get it gone. There is an old woman here. This could be who we're talking to. There's an offer being made. But it throws them completely out of balance because they operate on the other side, right? They don't want to join. They don't want to join faithful unions. They don't want to do that. That's not what they like. We got room. We got waiting. Somebody's waiting on a good time. They're in their head. Somebody's all up in their head and they're waiting on a good time. Or that could mean waiting on a good time. So you start out with a solid foundation, and it's said that overnight success takes 15 years. So it's a legacy that you start, and you start it for your children, and then hopefully, and it continues to build and build, and then before you know it, you're actually got golden towers and toilets and stuff, but you earned it. You didn't steal it through nefarious means, I mean, it was honest to goodness. And it takes time. And so it takes time. It takes work. Not fighting. It takes work, patience, and effort. And it's so rewarding when you see the results. Finally, it's so rewarding. So, King of Wands reversed, impulsive and ruthless, addicted to people, places, things, drugs, alcohol, whatever, I don't know. all kinds of things you could be addicted to. But they're not able to get pleasure anymore. Like they can't seek pleasure. No more pleasure seeking is one of the things. Perhaps they can't seek any more pleasure. Like no more chasing pleasure. They have to be responsible fathers and whatever. And they're like pissed because they like to destiny hop and stuff. You don't have to worry about the toil and labor that this person is doing against you, because your prayers are heard and the effort that they're pitting against you is being stopped. Prison. No more pleasure seeking. This ruthless person is going to prison because they won't accept the deal. Or it could be that this old woman is the one being offered the deal, and the King of Wands reversed is just going to prison because he's a ruthless person. So he gets to go to prison, but the old woman is getting an opportunity, it looks like, to tell the truth so that people can believe her, and to put an end to this third wheel enemy endeavor, so that we can all just have fun. Somebody's sick about this and in sorrow. A servant is sick and in sorrow about your house. They lied about this wife and they are in despair. She's the gift of constancy. She's very consistent with her gifts, with her giving. And this enemy is sick. The Lord is making the enemy sick. Or the enemy is sick over the Lord. This friend, there's a friend who is sad, who is sighing about a message. And dead. You may have a friend who is, what is this? You might get a message that a friend has died. Or this person is sighing because they got a message that a friend has died. This pleasure seeker is in prison. Their prayer or their toil and labor has been stopped. Your prayers have been heard. They're sad because they got a message that a friend has died. They're all up in their thoughts, in melancholy about this scholar. They're surprised by love. Their service has brought a misfortune upon their life. This thief is a widower. There's conversation about a journey and a reunion. A lover and a fortune. Those who are haughty need consolation because they owe the merchant. They didn't get your fortune. They owe this merchant. And that's the end of this particular story. So, I hope this brought clarification to something that you already intuitively know. And it looks like this is biblical. It's biblical. And I'm picking up on it. And I'm not the only one. And I'm very pleased about that. Because I know the 144 from the Stars Tarot, at least, shout out. He gets some of that kind of stuff too. So I'm really grateful for that. That I'm not the only one getting this. So please be well. And have a lovely evening. I feel like I'm flying away. Woo! Bye.